Bernard of Clairvaux, Epistolae, Episode 5. At inquis nec laesi quempiam nec sprevi, sed spretus potius ego, ac multifariae laesus tantum fugi malefactorem meum, qui inuriam feci, si inurias fugi, an non expedet cedere persecutori, quam resistere, fugere ferientem, quam referire, recte assentio, non ut contenderem coepi haec, sed ut contentionem derimere. Fugere persecutionem non est culpa fugientis, sed persequentis, non contradico. In the previous episode, Bernard was complaining against Robert that Robert had mistreated him. But, you say, nec laesi quempiam, I have neither harmed anyone, this form here with the what looks like a sedia underneath. This is laesi, spelled like so. It's just a matter of the font or the script that makes it difficult to recognize. I have neither harmed anyone, nor have I spurned, rejected. This is the perfect of sperno, thus sprevi. But, rather, I have been spurned, spretus ego sum, and harmed, laesus, multifariae, in a variety of ways. This is an adverb. Harmed in a variety of ways, I merely or only fled, fugi, my wrongdoer, my malefactor, the person who wronged me or harmed me. Whom, qui, have I injured? To whom have I done wrong? Feci is the perfect of facio facere. Its object is injuriam, and this interrogative pronoun qui in the dative is the indirect object. Whom have I wronged if I have merely escaped wrongs or harms, injurias, the accusative object of fugi, which is also perfect from fugio fugere. And now he asks another question, an non expedet, is it not better, more expedient, the word expedient comes from this, is it not better to cedere, withdraw, yield, retreat before a persecutor, one who would do wrong, than to resist? This is reminiscent of the biblical injunction that Christ gives in Matthew, not to resist an evildoer. Is it not better, expedet is implicit here, to flee from the one who is striking us, than, quam, referire, to strike back, so ferio, ferire, fourth conjugation verb, and referio, which is a compound of it, to strike back, also fourth conjugation. Isn't it better to flee the one who is striking, ferientem, than to strike back? Recte, indeed it is. This adverb gives assent. Recte, rightly said, rightly put. I agree, assentio. Another form, perhaps more common, is the deponent form, assentior, and it takes the dative. I agree with you, assentior tibi. Non ut contenderem coepi haec. Non, coepi haec, I have not begun these things, undertaken these arguments, or started down this path, ut contenderem, in order that I might make an argument. Contenderem is imperfect, subjunctive, and first singular and active. This is a purpose clause. I did not begin these things in order to make an argument, but ut contentionem derimere. And I see now that, after all of this, this is actually derimerem, which I mispronounced earlier. Derimerem, that's what this mark here means. I didn't notice it previously. It also is imperfect subjunctive, like contenderem. But in order that I might break up or bring an end to the argument, contentionem. To flee from persecution, non est culpa fugientis, is not a fault of the one who is fleeing or seeking to escape, but it is the fault of the one who is pursuing or persecuting. Non contradico, I do not deny it, I have no counter-argument. This is an illuminated manuscript of Bernard's commentary on the Song of Songs.